I always get this feeling that I've battled too much, killed too much, pillaged too much, that I don't even know what else to do with my life. I've tried smithing, I've tried building, but nothing could keep me away from the heat of battle. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you there. You don't even know who I am, do you? My name is Xavier. I'm the Dovahkiin. And since you're here, I shall tell you my tale.
Steadfast as winter.
You're not going anywhere.
Entered the fray, and all heard the music of Alduin's doom, the sweet song of Skyrim, sky-shattering doom. And so the tongues freed us from Alduin's reign. The gift of the voice ushered in a new age.
I'm sorry. My mind was just somewhere else.
Eternal,
Do you need a
then
room? Drink.
eternity's done, for his story is over, and the dragons are gone.
Alright, are you ready? Sweet Jesus.
Follow me. It's this way.
Alright, I swear to God, if you're leading me into a trap, I'm gonna kill you. Alright? Alright.
It feels good to finally have a chance to help these people. Helplessly watching them suffer's been difficult.
Yeah, well, you know, Dragonborn here, you know. Always helping. Sometimes.
The tower on that hill is our destination. People around here call it the Tower of the Dawn. I'm not familiar with the tower's history, but it was deserted for quite a long time before Nightcaller Temple was established inside. When the temple was active, the priests would rarely be seen in Dawnstar. They preferred to live a solitary existence. The temple's been abandoned for decades now. Ironic, isn't it? A ruin within a ruin. There's a small shrine to Mara I established inside the tower's entry hall. I was hoping to seek spiritual guidance from her.
Didn't really help now, did it? Lydia, be on the ready. Oh. Okay. Seriously, the most exciting part of this mission. Walking. I wish I could bring like an army with me, and like all of my followers just come with me. But no, they want to stay home, and you already have a follower. I feel like I'm gonna be pushed in. Oh, seriously. I could go for an army right now. Seriously, like 5 of my followers hitting on one dragon. Be glorious. Oh well. So hard. Get at me. Come on.
I hope you're not expecting a thank you.
Not really.
Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar. No. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the miasma, putting everyone to sleep. I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate, and they'll awaken. Both orcs and priests alike. The miasma was created by the priests of Vermina for their rituals. It's a gas that places the affected in a deep sleep. Because the rituals would last for months or even years, the miasma was designed to slow down the aging process. Sadly, yes. The longer an individual is exposed to the miasma, the more the mind can become damaged. Those who've been under the effect of it for extended periods of time have been known to lose their minds entirely. In some cases, a few never awoke at all. Once we get inside, all will become clear.
Righty then. Let's get to it.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help?
Guess the lady has to go home.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with? This way, my son. Give me just a moment, and I'll have this open. Over here. Behold the skull of corruption, the source of Dawnstar's woes. We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose.
Gotcha. One second.
Damn it! The priests must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released. Impossible, actually. I wonder. There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done. I suppose there's no point in concealing the truth any longer. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vermina. When the orcs invaded the temple, I fled. I left my brothers and sisters here to die. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrongs. I still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on. We mustn't tarry. The skull needs to be destroyed as soon as possible.
Sure do take your sweet time, you know that?
It's just up here. Be careful. We're certain to find more of the awakened within. This library used to be filled with arcane volumes. Now look at it. Almost everything's been burned. I hope the tome we need is still intact.
Do your worst.
Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need. We're looking for a book of alchemical recipes called the Dream Stride. The tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere. If you'll check the shelves around the balcony, I'll check around the room.
Alright, I found it.
Yes, my son. What is it I can... Let me take a look. Mara be praised. There is a way past the barrier to the inner sanctum. It involves a recipe for a liquid known as Vermina's torpor. Yes, the torpor grants an ability the priests of Vermina called the Dream Stride, using dreams to travel distances in the real world. I assure you, the Dream Stride is well known in Verminian lore. Sadly, I have yet to see it function in person. As a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The torpor will only work for priests of Vermina, or the unaffiliated. I will not lie to you. There is some risk involved. The last time the torpor was imbibed could have been decades ago. But I swear upon Lady Mara that I will do everything within my power to prevent any harm from befalling you. I believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample.
Huh. Alright.
The laboratory adjoins the library. I'm hoping we'll find a sample of the torpor left undamaged.
Well, follow your lead.
Defilers!
Out of our guidance. Now that they've been dealt with, we need to find the torpor. It should be in a small bottle, very similar to a potion. I'll begin searching up here. The torpor should be in a tall bottle with dark liquid. If you find it, bring it to me.
In a minute. What's this? Daedra Heart. Daedra Heart. Alright, I found it.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
Found it.
I'm relieved you discovered a bottle intact. This place looks as though it was ransacked by the orcs. So, I've taken us this far, but you need to guide us the rest of the way. Drink. Dawnstar's fate rests in that tiny bottle. The longer we wait, the more damage Vermina could be doing to those poor people. I understand your hesitation, but I promise you that it works.
I'm gonna regret the hell out of this.
Continue.
The orcs have breached the inner sanctum, Brother Baron.
We must go. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
But no more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we have no choice. The miasma must be released.
The miasma? But brother...
We have no alternative. It's the will of Vermina. And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will of Vermina? Then it's decided. Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you. Brother Thorin, we must return here. God
to the death.
Yet